and today I'm going to make a video trying to explain what is voltage. Well, firstly, to explain what voltage is, it is useful to know the other names that it has. These include potential difference, electrical potential difference, and electromotive force. These all describe the same thing, and that is how great a difference in potential energy there is per unit charge between 2 points. This is summarized in the formula of V for voltage is equal to W for the potential energy over Q for the units of charge. For my first example, I have a system and it has a voltage measure between 2 points of 240 volts and a charge of 2 coulombs. Now, the electrical potential energy can be found. Writing down the variables that V is equal to 240 and Q is equal to 2. Then we can sub this into the formula that V is equal to W over Q. Rearranging this by timesing both sides through by Q, we find that W is equal to V times Q. Subbing in that V is equal to 240 and Q equals 2, we find that the electrical potential energy is 480 joules. Now for my second example, I have a system which gives a reading of 80 volts between 2 points, and I know the difference in electrical potential energy is 232 joules. Now I want to know how many coulombs of charge there are. So again, writing out the variables of V equals 80 and W is equal to 232, we can then put these into the formula to find that 80 is equal to 232 over Q. Now we can rearrange this formula to find that Q is equal to 232 over 80, and therefore there are 2.9 coulombs of charge in the system. So now that we know what voltage is, I'd like to try and explain what is its function. The differences in voltage of a circuit act similarly to the differences in pressure of a hydraulic system. That is to say that the voltage, like the pressure, drives the current, as the current seeks to equalize and as such attempts to go from a higher to a lower voltage in a simple circuit. And this is why voltage is commonly referred to as the driving force of a charge in a circuit. Finally, I would like to discuss what is a ground. One important thing to remember when considering voltage is that it has a relative value. And so to measure the voltage at a single point on a circuit, you must also connect to a ground, which is a system, or a section of a system, with a voltage of 0. If the device is wired to a power point, then this is often the earth wire, which is simply a connection to the earth itself. In other systems, such as mobile phones, the ground is known as a floating ground, is at a point within the circuit that is known to be or has been allocated as a 0-volt place. Well, this has been my summary on voltage. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. Thank you.